Hello bearded bee people, welcome back to the B&K's Bees channel. Today I have an interesting product that probably a lot of you have heard about, probably a lot of you have tried, and that is the one-handed queen catcher. I forget the company that manufactures them, but I got it from Manlake. They're available on Manlake, eBay, and Amazon. It's like 15 bucks, which is more expensive than a regular queen clip. It might be even more expensive than a regular queen clip and a marking tube, but I do like it, and I'll show you why here. Okay. Okay. What you do is you pull this part back and put it right over the queen and try to make sure that there's as few workers in there as possible, and then you just slide this through. Pull it up, and she's in there with a few workers. The reason I say as few workers as possible is because she's going to have paint on her in there, and if there are a bunch of workers, they'll get immediately to cleaning her off. So you'll let her dry, but by the time she's dry, it's already being flaked off, and in a couple days, you'll wonder whether you have a new queen in your box or whether they chewed the paint off. So try to get as few workers in there as possible. Then I like to put the frame back and get it ready for her reintroduction. Last year I used Testors model paint, but I left it outside in the shed over the winter and it separated. So I bought some marking pens. I like to dab a little bit there and kind of try to get her onto the bottom, onto the cushion. When she's lined up, just dab her and pull the thing down. Pull it down immediately, because if you don't, she will walk across the grates and spread that paint all over her body. You'll probably do that 1 or 2 times before you get the hang of it, because there is a timing to it. And there also is a specific amount of paint, and that basically is about as small of a dot as you can put on her, because like I said, they will get to trying to clean it off, and if there's a bunch of paint, it'll get everywhere. And if you leave her up against the grate for too long, as I said, she will walk across them and the grates will spread the paint on her back, and that's not good. It can cause a supersedure. Sometimes it doesn't, and so then you just have a funny, like, odd-looking queen with a bunch of makeup on her. But sometimes they will. So try to pull it down immediately, and then I like to get her out of the sun. Leave her in the shade for a few minutes while that dries, and then once it's dry, reintroduce her. You don't have to put her in a cage and do anything like that. You can just open it up with the entrance pointed down in the hive, and she'll walk out right onto a frame. So that is how I use that. And as far as a review goes, it's 15 bucks. Like I said, it might be a little bit more expensive, but it is nice. So I recommend it. I recommend it for sure. If you guys have one, or if you end up getting one, let me know what you think in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, get out there and have some fun with your bees.